You mentioned that you have a 2-year-old little girl and a 7-month-old little girl at your house, and it sounds like no one's getting any sleep these days because your 2-year-old's waking up after transitioning to a toddler bed, and your 7-month-old still wants to wake up and nurse. And you mentioned crying it out a little bit, how you've tried that with your toddler, and she'll just sit at the door and cry, and that's so hard as a mom to hear. But you also mentioned that your 7-month-old is waking up and wanting to nurse, and actually, you can hopefully take care of both issues in 1 to 2 weeks' time, although it's going to be a terrible 1 to 2 weeks. But at the end of it all, hopefully you'll all be sleeping better. What it all boils down to is teaching your little girls that they don't get what they want most when they cry, which is you. And that's going to take some time, maybe up to 1 to 2 weeks. And if you take care of both of them at the same time, hopefully in a week or two, you'll all be sleeping better. Now, when it comes to your toddler, when she cries out at night and she cries at her door, it is okay to let her cry. And if she wakes up your 7-month-old, you just do the same thing. You let her cry too. It may get to the point where it's, escalated and they're both just screaming, and you might have to intervene at that point. But kids are smart, and they learn very quickly that if we respond to their cries, they'll keep doing it so that they get what they want most, which is you. So you have to teach them both how to self-soothe. Let's start with your 2-year-old. If she wakes up at night and wants to get in bed with you, resist any and all urges to do so. Again, this just rewards her for her behavior, and it will actually teach her to do that more often. So if you nip that in the bud and she learns that she doesn't get what she wants most, like getting in bed with you, then this behavior should stop. It's a process called behavior modification. And if she stands at the door and cries for a while for you, you can go in, because I understand you don't want her to wake up your 7-month-old. Go in and gently reassure her that everything's okay, put her back in bed, keep the lights low, keep conversation to a minimum, turn around and walk right back out of the room, and resist any and all urges to bring her in bed with you or to hold her or snuggle her. And you might have to do this a few times, but after doing it for a week or so, she should learn again that she doesn't get what she wants most when she cries. As for your 7-month-old waking up and wanting to nurse, when she does wake up, do the exact same thing. Go in her room, gently touch her tummy, resist the urge to pick her up or feed her, as long as the pediatrician hasn't said that she needs extra nighttime feedings, and just turn around and walk right back out of the room. And if she continues to cry, wait about another 10 to 15 minutes and go in and check on her again and do the same thing. Gently touch her tummy, turn around, and walk right back out. And if you need to, if she's still crying, wait another 20 to 30 minutes and just slowly increase the amount of time you wait before you go check on her again. I hope that you're all sleeping better soon. Just hang in there and remember that persistence is the key. If we allow ourselves to create cracks for our kids, they will jump all over it. And again, we teach them how to behave. So if you teach them they don't get what they want when they cry, they'll probably stop crying and learn how to go back to sleep on their own. Best of luck with it. And if you have any other questions for me in the future, feel free to ask them on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Intermountain Moms, and recommend us to your friends and family too.